Are you applying for remote data entry jobs but not sure what kind of Excel tasks you'll be doing every day? In this video, I will show you exactly what real data entry job looks like inside Excel. I'm going to be showing you step by step with examples. By the end of this video, you'll be able to clean, organize, and format data just like professionals do. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Hilda and I teach you how to use Excel to get online jobs and work smartly from home. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell because I upload weekly Excel tutorials that help you build real job skills.
Here is a data set that looks just like what you might see in real data entry job. It includes the order ID, the customer name, the phone number, the product, the quantity, cost price, total, then the date. We are going to type, clean and organize this data properly, just like a data entry person would do. The first one, let's try to enter the, you can see the ones we have here. Let's say order 1004. Then we come here, the name of the person, let's say Juliet. Juliet Monday. Let's say the phone number is 070. Okay. Then let's come here. What did the person buy? Let's say this person bought phone. Let's come here and say how many quantity. Let's say one phone. How much is the cost price? Let's say the cost price of that phone is 50,000. Then we come here. Let's say the date she bought it. mm, let's say 15th, 12, 2025. Okay. So now we have entered it, as you can see here. This is now the data that we have entered. What we need to do again now is that let's start with the most basic task. That is this, the first one is the entering of data correctly, which we have done. Then, as you can see, this our data, it looks rough, so we need to organize it. The first thing now, let's come here. You can see this name, you see this one. So before, let's work with this first. Let's come here and say this phone number should be, as you can see, there is no zero at the beginning. What we need to do is you need to add it so that there will be 080. You can see there is no zero there. For it to come out as phone number, we need to change it to text. You come here, come to this place, you type 0. So I come here, I say autofill, let everything be the same for others, but I need to add it because it has been typed already. So I add 0 at the beginning I add 0, as you can see. So you can see it now. Let me say, okay, autofill, you click on this, okay. I want everything to be the same for others. Let me add another order. Order 10, sorry, order 1005. Let's say this person is called Lillian. Lillian. then the phone number 09034526191. Okay, you can see now, as I typed 0, it entered. Why? Because I have used this format painter so that it can enter, so that everything will be what? The same. So that is why as I typed the 0, it showed. So this is for this one. Then as you can see, look at another thing we have here is the currency. This is the amount, this one and this total. Let's change these two to currency because we are working with amount. We come here, we click on more formats, number formats. It will open, you click on currency, you come to these symbols, you select depending on the country you are. If you are in Nigeria, you select Naira, or if you are not in Nigeria, if you are in UK, US, depending on the currency you are using. If it's dollar, you select dollar. If it's euro, you select euro. So now I'm using Naira, I click OK. As you can see, it has changed it to number. So let me say total is equal to, total is always quantity times this cost price equal to, you can see it has come up. The amount and the currency is showing, which is the Naira sign. Then I come here, if you see, you put, look at where you have this dot, put it here, your cursor there, you see it will change to plus sign. You drag it down. That is autofill. I've autofilled it. Then now I want to select the date. I come here, I want to change this date. I still click on this place, click on the date. Then how do I want it to show? Let me say the day. I click OK. Here it is. As you can see, it have already showed. Okay, let me say 12. Okay, 5/12. You can see it here. It's now showing. This is now the date that is showing here. Let me say this place is, it's because what I choose is the month, that is the day. You can see the month before the year. As you can see, it is showing the way I chose it. That is the date. So how you want it to be, the date, you choose it, it will come up. So let's look to another thing here. Let's say you select and insert. What is this thing that we are doing? Let's say is customer customer details. Let's say this is customer details. So we are still working on it. We change the color here, the fill color, then you change the text color. That is the text, customer details. What color do you want it to be? Let's say I want it to be this. It has changed. Put it as bold. You can come here and select the font size, you increase it. Let me say I'm going with 20. You can see it here. Then let me say this work, I want it to be a little bit okay. Then I come here, select it and put the border. I put border. As you can see, our work is becoming more finer than the way it was before. So let's come here, increase this one, we increased it. So this is it. As you can see now, we have changed it. This one is number. If for example I come here and type T, you can see it will not calculate. So this place must be number, quantity must be number. Know what you are asked to do and do it. Where you have quantity, you type the number there. Don't go and type of text in where you need to type number. So in real jobs, accuracy is everything. Always double check spellings and ensure your data fills in the right column. That is how a professional do. You cross check. Don't be in a haste to submit your work. So the next one we are going to be looking at is the sorting and filtering. A very common data entry task is sorting and filtering. Let's say your boss wants to see the highest sales or all orders from a specific customer. What you need to use is the sort and filter. You can see here we have already clicked on the sort and filter. That is why this icon, you will see this icon here, drop down icon. If you click on it, it will change like someone's hand. That is the filter sign that is already there. Let me remove it and put it back so that you can see it very well. Look at it. No more filter, sort and filter. So if you want to do that, you select it, then you come here where you have sort and filter. You click on it. You click on filter. So this is it. So let's say now your boss comes in and said he wants to see the customer that bought the highest amount for that period. Let me say let me say for all your customers, you want to see the person that bought highest for the year because you always enter the data. Let me say you come here, click on this place, total. Then once you click on total, you say sort largest to lowest. You click on it. Once you click on it, look at this. Look at it. This John, the first person, is the person that bought highest amount. You can see 160,000. That is the highest amount that was sold. Automatically, it's going to sort it and give you the highest amount. Then let's say your boss comes back and say, okay, he has seen this. He now wants you to check people that bought goods in, let me say, a specific day. He wants to see maybe there is error somewhere. Maybe they bought something after counting, the opening stock, closing stock, they discover that something is missing. And now they want to check all the customers that bought, want to check the information of those customers. So now, let's say I have customers that bought specific day. So I just want our work to be fast for us not to start typing and typing. Okay. So let me say this person is Peter. I'm changing the names, and this one is Nelson. Okay, let's say these are the names we have. Then now he wants us to check 2,000, let's say 50,000, let's say 3,000. Okay, now let's say he comes and say, I want to check. Look at the days are already here. Then he said, I want you to check the person but let's say we want to use this date. Let's say we want to use this date, October, 7th of October, 2025. Check all the customers that bought something, that bought things that period, that 7th of October. You just come here, you click on date, the sort. So you look for the dates that they bought that thing, which is you unselect, click on the October here. Look at here, you have different October dates, but it said 7th. I click on the 7th of October, then you click OK. So here we have two customers that bought something that same day, which are Lillian, Kelvin, and Peter. So you can see it. Even though you have 100 customers that bought something that day, it's going to filter it and give you all the customers that bought those things that same day. You can see how it works. That is for this filter and what? And filter and sort. This is it. So it has filtered my work. Being able to quickly organize data like this saves you time and makes you look like a pro in front of everyone that you are working with. So the next thing we are going to be looking at is basic formulas for data entry. Even as a data entering assistant, you will often use basic formula to summarize your work. You need to know some formulas, the basic formulas. Let's go with the first one, which is a sum. Sum is very important. You may be looking at it as simple, that sum average is simple, but you need to know it and know it very well. If you don't know these things, when they ask you to look to check, you know how it works, the function, so that you will know how you can use it. Like this total, this sum, you use it to calculate the total. Let's say equal to sum, you click on the tab, you select, you click on the first thing you want to check the total, then you drag it down, you click on enter. This is the total amount that was sold. Then now let's say this is total. Let's say now we want to check the average. We want to check the average. So average of this is equal to, you say average. Once you are typing it, it will come up. You click here, then you click down, you click enter. This is how you check for your average. So let's look at the next one. We have done the total, we have done the average. Let's say we want to check for, let's say we want to check for count if we want to count how many, let's say here, we want to count how many mouse was sold. Let's say we want to check how many mouse was sold. What you need to use is a count if. Just as I said, you might have a lot of customers' details. Like this one, you can count it at a glance. But if you have a lot of customers that you are working with, the data will be much. You will not be able to count everything at a go. So the best thing for you to do is you come here, you say equal to, these are the basic formulas you need. Count if, count if, open brackets, you select from here down, comma, I'm not telling it count if is what is it? Okay, mouse, you close the bracket, mm, you close the bracket here, then you click enter. It has counted it. It's telling me that 2 mouse were sold. Let's count manually. Mouse, we have 1 mouse sold, we have another mouse sold. So now let me copy this mouse here. Let me say this other customer bought mouse, paste it here. Look at it, it has changed to 3 people that bought the mouse. So this is how, this is, you can see it has now changed to 3. Equal to if total, we want to check all the ones that does not have total. If it has total, it should put it as okay. But if it does not have total, it should tell us that what? The total is missing. That is what we want to do. We want to check for missing data. So we say equal to if this equal to open quote and close quote, which means this statement means if it's empty, comma, if it's empty, comma, open brackets, bring out missing, the message should be missing total, total. I will now close it and say comma, open another one and say okay, okay. I close it and close my quote, enter. It says okay. So what you need to do, you click on this, you need to autofill, click on this small icon, you can double click it. Once you double click it, it will autofill even though it's 1000 customers that is there. You can see it here is okay. Let's check. It has total. Here it say missing total. Let's say here you can check, you can see it by itself, nothing is there. You can see another one, missing total. You see here, nothing is there. So that is how you check for it. So let's look at another way. This other one that we want to do is still the if, but in a more advanced way or not. If the phone number is correct, it should tell us as valid, but if it's not correct, it should tell us incorrect phone number. So now let's input the formula. Let's say it from as you can see the phone numbers. Phone number is supposed to have at least, it's supposed to have 11 digits. If it's 10, it should tell us incorrect. If it's more than, let me say 12, 13, incorrect. If it's 9, incorrect. But if it's 11, it should tell us that it's correct. So now let's input the formula. Let's go there. Equal to if, open brackets, len, len, op- open brackets, here, close it, equal to 11, comma, it should give us, it should bring it out and say valid, valid, let's use valid, comma, then if it's not up to 11, you should display it and say incomplete or incorrect, incorrect phone number, incorrect number. Let's just incorrect number. You understand what you are trying to do? You close it, you press enter. Okay. So just as I said, you click on it. You don't need to input the formula for others. Just click on it. You click on this icon, tap it, it will autofill. You can see it here. Look at it. The first one is say valid. You can see the phone number is correct. If you count it, you can see the second correct. Incorrect. You can check the number is not complete. That is how you use what? You use these formulas. Then the next one we are going to see, look at, is the train. This train, it remove the excess space. Let's say this fit, this one now, let's put enough space. Look at the space is much. Ah, the thing has even cut. Let me shift it. Look at it here. The space are much. Then now I want this one, this fate Monday to be normal, the way it ought to be, just one space. I say equal to trim, open bracket, you click on what you want to trim, you close the bracket, press enter. Look at it here. It has trimmed it for you already. You can just copy it. Then you come to this place. You paste by number, paste by number. Look at it. Chicken now. That is how you do it. You can see it. It's okay now. So that is how you use the trim. You remove excess space. You see that there are a lot of space. You remove that extra space, excess space. That is the function of the trim. Then let's look at another formula again that you will be needing, which is the what? The proper. You can see these things here. Let me reduce this so that we can look at another thing. Okay. So now, let's say, let me reduce this one. Okay. So now, let's say we want to check this one now. We want to check this names. You can see there are some that was typed with capital letter, some small letter, some, yeah, I purposely did that so that we can arrange it because of this formula. Then now look at what we are going to do. You say equal to proper, it will put it in a proper case. Proper, open the tab, click what you want it to put as proper, you click OK. Look at it. The first letter should be capital letter. Just look at this one, Juliet, and look at this one, Peter, that has, Peter is all through small letter. Juliet is all through capital letter. So look at, concentrate on those ones. Let me drag now. Look at what happens. This Juliet, you know, we cut some things because I reduced this. Juliet Monday, you can say Juliet Monday. Instead of all through capital letter, it has changed it to proper case, which is the first letter should be capital letter, the rest should be small letter. Let's say now, still this formula, this place, let me remove these ones now. Let's say I want it to be all through capital letter, all through capital letter. What I need to do is equal to, let's say your boss comes and say, I want all the names to be capital letters. And then you have typed more than 100 names as small letter or proper case. You will just come here, say equal to upper. Look at upper here. You click on the tab, you click on the name, you click enter. It has changed to capital letter. You come here, you select it, you autofill. Look at everything is now capital letter. These are the basic formulas that you need to know as a data entry person. You just need these formulas. Once you know them, you are good to go. Don't worry, you don't need to memorize everything. Just remember, formulas help you check your data faster. We're going to be looking at a simple automation using data validation. Let's make our sheet smarter by adding a drop-down list. This ensures you don't type wrong product names. What you just need is to add what, a drop down menu. Let's say here for like these ones, you can see the product. I have to be typing everything. Mouse, I will type the phone, type the headphones. So now I just want a situation whereby I will have a drop down menu. I don't need to type. Once I get there, I select what the customer bought. So let's go there. Let's do that. Let's say here, we now come here and type it as products. Products. Now let me select where I want it to end, like how many sheets here, how many, let's select, you now select the rows that you want to apply that drop down to. You select it, then you come here, you're on home. Let's say you're on home, you click on where you have data, you click on here data. Once you click on data, you come to this place that have data validation. You click on it, this drop down, this icon, then you click on data validation. Once you click on data validation, you will see here it said any value that has any value. You click on it, you click on list because I want to list it. You select on list. Then you come to here that has source. You click on source and you type what you want to list. Let me say I want to list number one, let's say phone, comma, I want to list laptop. I want to list keyboard, keyboard. I want to list headphones. I want to list mouse. I want to list screen. I want to list, okay, let's say mouse. This is okay. Then you click OK. Once we click on okay, so here we are. This is the product. You can see it. Let's go back home. You can see it here. So let's come here. Let's say this person bought mouse. Instead of typing mouse, if you click on this cell, you will see this arrow here. Click on the arrow. Look at all the things that we typed. It's already showing. Let's say this person bought mouse. You just come here, you click on this arrow, you select mouse. You click on the second person, phone. Don't need to type, you select phone. You click on the third person. What did sorry? Mouse, phone. You click on phone. Then you come here, let's say this person, mouse again, you click on mouse. Let's say this person, keyboard, you select here, you click on keyboard. Look at how fast it looks. It makes your work look much more smarter. It makes your work look what smarter. You don't need to be typing everything with these words list. This thing that we just did, you don't need to be typing everything. This is a quick way to reduce typing errors and make your data entering faster. Once you have learned these things, you are good to go. You are good to go as data entering person. It can save you time. It can make your work look like a pro. You work faster and smarter. Thank you very much. You work faster and smarter.
Now you have seen what real Excel data entry job looks like. From typing data to cleaning, sorting, and validating it. If you would like me to create a video on how to pass an Excel text for data entry jobs, comment below. I will prepare one. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone learning Excel.